You're welcome to another episode of the Truth Nest podcast. This is a show where the truths we don't mingle with lies here. We make sure we are at the truth top notch. Today I'm very happy to announce to you that I have one of my books, somebody I respect so well, is going to be sharing with us a very interesting story. A story that will help us to have good mind. A story that will help us to know that life is not actually the way we think it. I'll give him the opportunity to introduce himself. Please help me thank a boss in the industry. No other person has make himself known to us. Thank you, sir, for coming. You're welcome. Please, can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Welcome, my good audience. I'm so privileged to stand here. My name is Pastor Glorious Okafor.
Wow. As you heard him, we are with Pastor Glorious Okafor on the Truth Nest podcast. We will be diving into the wonderful topic of today about Pastor Okafor. Please, Pastor Okafor, I'm the type of personality that I really don't like rumor, and I don't like things that they say this how it is, this how it is. I like hearing from the office man. I dey like me the person say just tell me how the thing just actually be. So that's why we actually brought you to our podcast, Shani and show today. So sir, please, there's this question I want to ask you. There is this fire incident you told me about some time ago. I couldn't get the full gist. Please, sir, can you tell us what actually happened that led to that fire incident?
Once again, I thank you for this audience, and I also thank the fans and the viewers at home.
Thank you very much, sir.
Whatever you are hearing it from me. For those of my friends, members that knows me, they know me for one thing. I am industrious.
Wow.
I am entrepreneurship.
Wow.
I am motivating, and I am a leader that shows you with explicationary examples.
Wow.
What I will say, if I like this program, podcast. You see, if I open up episode on how we use program, if I tell you some things about myself, I think you start having segments of programs on this topic.
And we are very interested.
Because you've narrowed your obligation to the fire incident. Well, let me start from the foundation of the fire incident. Sometimes around 2021, 22. So we had an issue, a little argument, and it was not actually from friend, probably from the trusted allies.
Wow.
And then we settled it. I won't mention the name because we're online.
Yes.
And barely 6 years ago, something terrible shocked my family. But God was able to stand with us. My younger sister was robbed at a POS vendor.
Jesus.
She was shot while she was pregnant.
And she was pregnant?
Yes, she was pregnant.
Jesus.
At somewhere around the Zagba area, at bypass, Bini bypass, Auchi, Yazis. She was shot. And then I was the elder brother she had here in Benin. I sent her a pastor. Then God be merciful. Your life gives you opportunity. So many of us, especially the young ones today, they don't see that opportunity. We see availability as an opportunity. The difference between something that's available and something you are opportune
to
have. You are opportune to have it doesn't mean you merited it. It doesn't mean you deserve it. But circumstances beyond your own imaginations make you worthy of that thing, and you were given to it.
Exactly.
She was shot. Let me cut the story a bit shorter. She was shot at breast.
Jesus.
He died with the pregnancy.
And the baby also died?
Yes.
Jesus.
Before they could get contact to her husband and family member, the gap was already. The neighbors tried to rush her to hospital. She died along the process, so they just took her straight to mortuary and everything. Before the husband arrived, the husband called me, and when he called me, I went to meet him. We went to check the scene of crime. Nobody to trace, nobody to hold, nowhere to lay finger, nobody to accuse. It was like a mirage in the desert. And it happens, that was just 6 years ago, no, 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. This is 2025, 2020 year. Then it happens. I slept and the Holy Spirit ministered to me. He said, "Thou shalt not cast thy young." And I said, "God, I have already cast my young one. A baby that grew in my hand, because I may not add this at my earlier introduction. I am also a banatonist by profession.
Wow.
So I run a herbal clinic.
That's wonderful.
It's licensed. So my younger sister we're talking about, my late younger sister rather, I trained her into that area and she went for auxiliary training and she becomes more serious and she was competent. So she started running her own a patent medicine sales.
Yes.
She becomes a patent medicine dealer. She was the run chemist and she added the POS
to
that business.
Just like attachment.
That attachment. So they came for that money. That time it was rampant when they were just robbing POS centers before the government swung into action to it. They robbed her. She was shot. No trace. And I said, "God, how can this be real? I served you. Or am I not be faithful in my services? Is there any way I have contradict or complicate my faith as a believer?" The Holy Spirit said, "Stand still and seek the salvation of the Lord." I woke up that morning. That's a day after she was shot. She was taken to the mortuary. I paid for the embalmment and all. So I started to contact family members and all. The pressure was on me because I was this elder brother here in Benin. My most eldest one was residing at Abuja. But she sees me with me here. I need to do the runnings. And God be merciful. Are you with me?
Yes.
I slept over and something just tell me, why not just go into this research about who will be the last transaction? Because people nearby said these people did transaction.
Yes.
So we went back. I swung into action, went to court, paper required and all. We now eventually grant access to that POS services, and we saw the last transaction
that was done with that POS.
That was done with the POS. So we were able to secure the court process, like I earlier said.
Yeah.
We went straight, and God being intervening, we able to trace that last transaction, and we got the name
of the person that the account the money went to.
No, he withdrew.
Okay.
Yes, he did withdraw. So in the process, where it's like she saw when the lady was bringing out money, and just follow the story. So we saw the picture. He's yet a suspect. We cannot prove him anything. We saw the pictures and the bank. It wasn't an easy movement, my brother. So God being merciful, just to make everything smart, we were able to arrest the person, that guy in question.
That you suspected.
That did the large transaction.
Okay.
We contacted the police, and because of judicial issues, police work and all, they did the very work. We contracted with local vigilante then.
In that area?
Yes. A vigilante from Upper Sakuba here, because that was where she was before she moved. They now took us to the vigilante in that area. So those ones for the area was able to help us aid the arrest of that boy. But what stopped the arrest that night was Upon arresting the boy, he resisted, and some other boys with him exchanged firearms with the vigilante. That's when we know something was actually wrong.
Wow.
Because this person in question was shot. So they did everything. He was arrested, taken over to the state command and police procedures. He was taken to the court, awaiting DPP approval. And that was then. We were still waiting for DPP approval. My immediate younger brother, who was, no, he wasn't my immediate younger brother. He was, because I'm senior to a woman who is senior to the man.
Okay.
That man was senior to the last born. That's
pure.
Yeah, it was doing pure. It was short. So the guy that, the particular man that is immediately the elder to the POS lady, just 1 year and 4 months after that incident happened,
Yes.
was kidnapped.
That's
That is the man.
The elder to that one was
that
kidnapped.
was shot, yes, was kidnapped again. Just like joke. He was taken away from Edo State here, all the way to Benue, to Calabar, and he died there.
They killed him.
Yes.
Wow.
And it was like, God, people see you as a pastor. Why is this thing happening to a pastor? You mean he does not pray? He pray for people. You know, it's easy for the audience to judge. My congregation started dividing. Myself, I was deranged. I'm a human. Yeah, I'm a pastor, but I'm a human. And in that process, I'll still be the other one to still do this running. We start all over. And that, my younger brother's wife was pregnant, heavily pregnant.
The one that was kidnapped.
Yeah. She called me sometime around November 2022 and said, November 19, December 19, 2022, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. He called me, that my brother has not come home. See you. I said, let's wait. Maybe he decided to do, mama waka. Let's wait. After 2 days, she called again. He did not come home. I now have to call his number. Remember when he told me I was calling my brother's number, but they were not connecting. I called and said, yes. After 24 hours, you can declare someone missing. So I went to the police division that are closer to his residence and I make complaint and say, this is the situation at hand. They say, okay, they referred us back to the state because he said it has become a state command issues. And no petition was raised and no police work and on again the second time. They said, okay, can we do the tracking? We couldn't track the phone because we don't have access to the parks. But one of his friends told me there's a tracker in his car.
That's his own personal car?
Yes, his own personal Lexus 350. So yeah, 350. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 350. Then he has a tracker in that car. So we started looking for the tracking device. We were able to get the tracking. Company wide technology has a bit of assistance.
Yes,
so we got the tracker. We tracked the vehicle. The vehicle was not showing a different location somewhere around Enugu Ukehe Road.
Something that happened in Benin.
Yeah, was how will this guy just travel? But normally if he's going out of time, we say, senior bros, see my waka. That way he told me, in case to see us at the waka. But this guy never. And that day he was apprehended. He left my office. He just left my office. That same day. It was around after 2. He said he just want to take something in the town. He drove down and he left the office. I was okay. So when the wife said, because he told me then he had his wife there, this small quarrel, husband and wife quarrel. Yes. The wife did, I say, I better go and manage your family. Are you expecting me to start calling your wife and talking? He said, come on, go and fix your house. So he left. So maybe wife thought because of that little quarrel, he decided to stay outside. He never knew something. The devil just took that opportunity and walked with it. So we traced the car, myself again, and my sister, and one of my other good friend who volunteered to be available. We followed the tracker down to Enugu. Arriving at Enugu, I went straight to Enugu State Command. I was given audience by the Assistant Commissioner, the AC, the best anti-kidnapping unit. So we followed the location of the vehicle provided. We traced and traced and traced. We couldn't find the vehicle.
After following the tracker?
Yes, we couldn't find the vehicle. Then what happened? They said, okay, they retract the vehicle again. Trust our Nigeria police. They are very effective.
Wow.
If I see people talk about police, talk down on police, we know they are always corrupt eggs. Even every chicken that lay eggs sometimes lay the bad ones.
Exactly.
And that chicken, not that bad one, he will hatch every other eggs, but that particular one, he will neglect that one from hatching. You discover when he wants to cover the eggs, he will use his leg to push that one he considered bad out and incubate others. So let me come back to the story. We traced the vehicle down. Then the police retract the vehicle again. It was not showing that Enugu K road leads to Benue State. Straight, is a straight road. The location was not showing Oturukpo Mechanic Village at Benue State.
Jesus.
Then the police said, because of jurisdictional command, this and that, we need to go to Benue State and move on to Benue State. Because I was able to store the tracking devices application on my phone. When I stored on my phone, so they now taught me how to follow the vehicle.
Yeah.
I followed the vehicle through the tracking provision. I arrived at Otukbo Mechanic Village. I want to tell you one thing. The Bible says, it says wisdom is profitable to direct.
Wow.
And I applaud pastors that preach wisdom, because wisdom cometh by the fear of God, the word of God. And my wisdom, the wisdom of God on me told me, stop there. I stopped at that mechanic village. It's a very big place. Like,
Is it bigger than this our own here at Iwaike? This
Iwaike is just, Iwaike has fence now. You can lock gates at Iwaike. There is nothing they cannot manufacture in that place.
Jesus.
So it was so confusing. When I arrived, the tracker was showing at your destination. So he was not directing me where the car is. So I intelligently followed the tracker and I found the Jeep.
You saw the car?
I saw the Jeep. Though it wasn't easy. Let me just cut those as it wasn't easy. We traced for like 2 days. We were checking there. I saw the Jeep. And I saw the Jeep in a spray painter office. They were spraying this Jeep. Everything inside this Jeep had been removed. Even the steering, the chairs, the dashboard, the protector.
How come they were unable to remove the tracking device? That's
when God works, man fail. The limit of man failure is the beginning of God's miracle.
Wonderful.
The tracker, I won't lay out because of our audience. I won't lay out such secret.
Yes,
But because the tracker man told me, if you keep saying all this source of where we track, the criminal will always go for that place.
Yes.
So it's easy to store the tracker inside the vehicle, everything. They naked this vehicle, seats, everything. They were spraying the vehicle to in the front, as in they were rebranding, turn the vehicle to this first class. They removed everything except the tires to track the vehicle. I didn't make trouble. I didn't fight. I just sat down there. Bible says take the foolishness of the earth to confirm the wise. One woman there was selling shinap, agbo. So I sat down here. That's where you get informations. I was just, madam, how much is this pomo? She said, it's 100 naira. I said, okay, give everybody here one. She shared the pomo. Say, give them Chelsea 100 naira. Those you call it moto. They were not asking me questions. I just flew along. Say, well, I just want to see whether I feel buy pick up. They were not. I was distracting them, but targeting to know who is the spray painter of that vehicle, because I met the spray painting machine and didn't meet anybody there. So I stood behind. I watched the vehicle until one guy came in. And I saw the other guy was actually sitting with me. That place I bought, it was one of the people I bought those things for. It's okay. I left the very place. I went straight to, I didn't ask anybody questions. I went straight to the police, or Triple Divisional Police. So I got there, I take upstairs statement and all. They now asked me how much sure. I gave them the longitude number.
Yeah.
They did the same tracking, it was showing the same place. And I said, follow me. They followed me. I said, this is the vehicle. They said, I said, check your location. Location was showing, this is your destination. This is what you are looking for. Just running. And we told the vehicle. The more the guys saw the police, because they know the policeman very well, he ran away and left the spraying machine. But God be merciful. He rented the spraying machine from somebody else. So he ran away and left his own vehicle. Just to cut the story short, I called the vehicle, towing van, they towed the jeep. They towed everything they removed from the jeep is inside the jeep. They have covered the window with papers, the rear lights. The way they want to have started spraying first coating stage. So we towed the vehicle to the police station, to go division police station, and they all flee. Then they have a union there. The union is centered on their different tribe because Idoma, the TV, they were all there. So they say the guy is an Idoma boy, and so Idoma chairman came and he know the guy. There's going to provide the guy. They have never knew the genesis of the story
of what happened.
So the policeman was not doing it. He said, "Okay, hear him now." He says he's going to provide the guy the spray paper. You both should go. They were just joking. I said, "See this man. When God is with you, everything Bible say all things work together for good to them that do what? That love God. Love God. In loving God, you might be physically broke, but you are not poor. In loving God, people think you are immortal. You are not immortal. Only God can take you to the realm He wants you to be. And I have something. When we saw that vehicle, the man came. The policeman was there and said, okay, I now called back that deputy assistant commissioner of police at Enugu. I said, sir, I have seen the vehicle, but I have not seen my missing brother. But I'm seeing familiarity. The person that was apprehended with this vehicle is about to be released from cell, because when the chairman came, they not detain him. He came, he didn't bring that boy. He came and said, whatever it is, since we have cleaned the vehicle, we should just settle it. Let the union settle it. They detain him. They not detain him. And he has to bring the boy. So before the other union device, everybody were coming to bail that man from that station. That's when the Spirit of the Spirit said, call that AC. I called the AC. I called that commander of the Autopus unit at Enugu. So they said, I told them, they said, okay, I should wait. They just called the call. The next thing I heard was the commissioner of police of Benue State calling my line. And that day was a Saturday night at 12 a.m.
Called your line directly?
That is the best astonished moment I will ever and can never forget.
This is wonderful.
I'm telling you, I'm the one talking to you. He just called me. That was around 11:45 Saturday night. Because this guy must be released on Monday. He said, are you in the station there? I said, no. He said, tell the DPO that the CP said he should pick his call. And I hear CP. Brother, Nora, enter. Holy Spirit, every enter.
Entered you.
I said, no, enter. I said, oh, correct, sir. This is, he said, they don't talk too much. He just called the call. I called the IPO. I said, tell your DPO that the CP say he should pick his call. He said, what you might say, that is what the CP just called by telling me. He just called the call. Small time. The other DC that was doing me packing, because those people were willing to pay any negotiable amount, called me direct. He never obtained statement from me. He never. They just, okay, you see your car, take your car. We don't know if person, he take the car. I said, I did not come for the car. I came for who brought this car here. So please give me who brought this car. Who brought this car will tell me where he got this car from. It's a simple ideology. And he was dribbling me. Now, before you know it, he now called me. I said that the one the CP just called. Hey, my brother. You know you're my brother. You know you're my brother. I said, I love your brother. My man not born for Benue. You were really toying with my intelligence. Then he answered me, and he obtained my statement, but it was already too late. CP have already called. The following morning, the DPO called my line. Yeah, he said, I'm in the office, I'm in the station, come. I come, he was calling. You miss case like this in this station. I know if you beg it to let me know. You defeat, you were just doing, you. Say right now, CP have given the next 24 hours to provide whosoever needs to be provided. I'm giving you the next 13 hours to provide it. When God speak, man listens. That was how grace and the oil of God on my life originated. And he just pushed out. Before you know it, one of the best searching squads, anti-kidnapping squad, all the squad, they just assemble. And you see, you mean position actually matters in this life? Well, let me leave the side. They caught us. They sold the vehicle. They now asked when that man now see that it is no longer a thing to release, he now offered to show us the Spring-Peter house. We went to arrest. That one was arrested. Spring-Peter, how do you get this vehicle? He says the Panebita. He took Panebita has already absconded. The way he heard the Spring-Peter, the chairman has been arrested. He ran far. His Spring-Peter took us to all the lady friend of the
Panebita.
Because they were two good friends. Oh, he hid that. But we were able to apprehend that one. Police apprehended him. Father, Goliath was the reigning giant all over the Philistines.
Yes.
A man from a lineage of prophecy called David
Defeated him.
without any military training.
Yes.
Said this mountain before Zerubbabel shall be removed. I don't care to know who this man is. His life, what he is not important than the life of my missing brother.
Yes.
So I rushed there and down. We reinforced and we embarked. It was a 1 full day journey.
You have to travel to Cross River State.
Yes, from Oturupu to Cross River with the police, with the vigilante. And they have always done their normal police contact work and all. They did everything they're supposed to do legally. We crossed. It was a very bad road. You're just like this. You could not see that one like Kinapi Zone. It was a very dangerous road. We traveled down and we arrived at Yara. It's a very late hour. So it was this guy that was directing us there. The Panebita. He told us the place they normally meet. He said, if this guy is not here, it should be somewhere where they are doing this casual initiation. They were initiating young boys. I don't know what our boys are turning into. So we arrived at that day. They were putting this charm on their body. They were just testosterone. They thought we came for what they are doing.
Yeah.
So we arrived there. The guy just said we should pretend so that any attention will rise for you now. Be say these people, you see me to meet them. They have already fortified themselves.
Yeah.
But we need God to be of assistance to us. So then we move on. And the guy was invited out from the crowd. He came out accompanied with 11 hefty men. And he just come and say, they say, God, why don't move? These people see that motor where you carry consider their own. Now tell them say now you get down. The man say now a jeep, he bought the jeep. He said he bought the jeep. Say, he bought the jeep. Say, okay. Police now said, you need to follow us. The commissioner want to see you. He said he's not going anywhere.
He said he's not going.
He said he's not going anywhere. They said you have to go. We will come for you. We are police. So here you need it was a police arrest. He tried to resist it. The boys they were doing everywhere, but government now government. Yeah. After God, government. So when CPC bring her, now the best go for him. So they now bring him down to because before we know it, the division police around that area came to team up with because those boys were sophisticated. Baba. Now let me cut that story short. They arrested him. We traced down. We're going back now to Otukpo, where the vehicle is.
Yes.
Just they can ask him to know. And as I was going, the spirit said, look at the side mirror. I look at the red mirror like this. I saw like 10 bikes. Each of them carry like two guys on the bike. Where they were just coming with speed, like we cannot run now. The road is not good, but the bike can easily make advance. They came closer to us and they just passed. Yeah, because when they were making trouble, resisting the arrest, I'm a very observant person. As I'm in this studio, I might see anybody here and decide not to answer. I'll pretend as if I'm not seeing you. But there's no way, even in the midnight, I see you, I'll know you.
Yeah.
I may not act as if I know you, but I know you. I have this high sensitive power image recognizer.
Yeah.
So I have that vision. I can recognize anything I know I've seen once in my life. Even if it's another 200 years, I will know I've come across this thing. So I saw them pass. And I saw the guy. And I touched the policeman and said, see this guy, so. They were feeling, they never knew this was an ambush. They were feeling reluctant. And the guy himself was just sitting close to me with his hand like this, shaking his leg. Shaking his leg like this. And bypass, second pass. And I said, officer, this was this guy that was saying he will kill you, he will do this and that just now. This is the guy. The officer said,